Referee Frank Murphy preparing to throw in the ball. And the National Hurling League final of 1973 is on. Dave Burney for Wexford. Not getting it very far. Eamon Cregan for Limerick. Trying some football. Cleared out a bit by Enda Murphy. This is Willie Murphy. Another Wexford man. And early on nerves showing there as the ball gets to Willie Moore for Limerick. And he loses it. And Enda Murphy can't get it out either. Mick Jacob does eventually. That's a good one by Dave Burney for Wexford. That's some catch by Pat Hartigan for Limerick though. Well blocked too by Martin Quigley. And here comes Pat again. And he's lost it again. Now it's Tom Byrne for Wexford. Just outside the 50-yard line. Blocked by Pat Hartigan. Back to Tom Byrne. Nice dangerous ball dropping in there for Tony Dornan. And it's swept away a little bit by Jimmy O'Brien. Not very far. Just the edge of the square. Whistle goes a free out. Massey Dowling, I think, being fouled there as he was going for that ball. What a heroic start for Pat Hartigan, the man taking this free now for Limerick. Tremendous catch. And then following on courageously, and that's a good free too. Well flicked back. Dave Burney flicking it back, but Limerick attacking. Liam O'Donoghue trying to get it in. Coming out towards Bernie Hartigan. Richie Bennis with it, but it's still very loose hurling. Dave Burney for Wexford. Trying to tidy things up a little bit. Added to by Henry Goff to Tony Dornan. Wexford's danger man, even when he's on the ground. Jack Berry. Low again. And Seamus Horgan has it. Good clearance. Back again by Ned Buggy for Wexford. Now Mick Jacob getting himself out of trouble twice. That's a fine attacking stroke by Jacob for Wexford, but Ned Ray seems to have it covered well. Maybe a bit dangerous to go so far from his goal, but no, he gets the clearance out. Running on up the stick of Mick Jacob there. He's going after it himself though. Being helped out by Jim Pender. But Limerick still attacking. This is Frankie Nolan. He can move. Oh, and Murphy missing that one. Pat Nolan behind him. This is quite a mix-up in the Wexford square. And it's Willie Murphy to the rescue. Free in. Willie charging with the ball. After all that, more or less giving away what we reckon will be a point. And Limerick's normal free taker, Richie Bennis, to take it. This is right in front of the goal. No score yet. We've got just over 3 minutes gone, but I have a feeling we'll have a score very, very shortly now. Richie waiting for the signal. And there it is, a point for Limerick. Three and a half minutes gone. Richie Bennis sticking that free over the bar. Wexford's long-serving goalkeeper, Pat Nolan. And Pat gets it just about to the halfway line. Knocked down by Richie Bennis. Liam O'Donoghue coming to it, but John Quigley, the man who was off the team, and now he's back on it again, captaining it, clearing it away for Wexford. Tony Gordon coming out. Rather speculative shot, which has gone rather wide. Tony will be steadying down later in the game. I'm sure he's hoping he will anyway, but Limerick still leading a point to Wexford's no score. 4 minutes gone in the first half. Limerick's goalkeeper Seamus Horgan cooking it out. Just beyond halfway he gets it. Mick Jacob right behind them all for Wexford, getting it out. Jimmy O'Brien for Limerick, not sending it too far. That's Martin Quigley for Wexford. Martin, the victim of a very obvious foul charge there, so a free in for Wexford about 60 yards or so from the Limerick posts, quite close to the far sideline. Ned Buggy to take it. Ned, late replacement for Phil Wilson, of course, at centre field on the Wexford team. Right in towards the goal. Seamus Horgan coming out and clearing it. His second good clearance of the day. And it's early yet. Richie Bennett and Willie Murphy having a real old tussle there. And between them it still is. Richie getting in the last word to Eamon Grimes. Doesn't get it too well. His midfield partner, Bernie Hartigan, does. It's a nice high stroke from Bernie Hartigan for Limerick. John Quigley nudging it out. Little race going on for it. Eamon Grimes for Limerick. In control. If that goes over, it's a good point, and it is a good point. Eamon, captain of the Limerick team today, very pleased with that one. He was under pressure, a very awkward angle, but it makes Limerick score 2 points to Wexford's none at 6 minutes gone in the first half. Up Nolan again. Comes to Eamon Cregan. That's some run, mind you. He's 21 out. Oh, what a save by Pat Nolan. But it's gone wide as it rebounded out to Eamon Cregan following in. It's gone wide. But a great save by Pat Nolan, and that Wexford goal there. It's not the first great one he's made for Wexford, but he's one of their longest serving players. In fact, he is their longest serving player. Paying his way today with that save. Dave Burney the quicker to get that one away for Wexford. Pat Hartigan getting it out for Limerick. Martin Quigley sending it back in for Wexford. Henry Goff pulling on it, but it comes out to Pat Hartigan. Finding it difficult to make his way out, but he's being fouled, and it's going to be a free. Pat Hartigan himself to take it, about 30 yards or so from his own end line. Any slight breeze that's in it is helping Limerick in this first half, and that's a beautiful catch by Mick Jacob. Well blocked by Eamon Cregan. Up into the corner. It's Liam O'Donoghue. Dropping just wide as backs watch forwards terribly closely in there around the square. Limerick 2 points, Wexford no score, and we have very nearly 8 minutes gone in the first half. Ned Buggy adding to that puck out, going back for it, Mossy Dowling, leaving it then to John Foley, who switched wings. Ned Buggy again for Wexford from 60 yards out, driving it right in the sun there, and the backs in the forwards' eyes. Tony Dorn trying to get hold of it. It's cleared out, but the whistle is gone. Tony being held, and it's a free in. 21 yards free in front of the Limerick posts, giving Wexford a chance of opening their account, taking those noughts off the scoreboard. Tom Byrne, who's been taking their frees lately, is going to take this. And he sends it over, so it's 2-1, and we've 8.5 minutes gone in the first half. Tom Byrne. Seamus Horgan wearing a long peak cap as a protection against the sun, pucking out for Limerick. Added to very nicely by Bernie Hartigan. Mick Jacob across the field for Wexford. Dave Burney sending it a bit further to Martin Quigley. Martin with the white headgear there, 50 yards out as he strokes it in and strokes it wide. So still 2-1, Limerick ahead, 9 minutes gone in the first half. Referee there, Frank Murphy, wearing white to distinguish him from the players. Frank from Cork, an obtrusive but very effective referee. That one's going to carry over the line. It will be a line ball for Wexford, about 40 yards from their own end line. And centre half back Mick Jacob, very satisfied, I'd say, with his play so far today. Going to take it. Running it well to Martin Quigley, who's going to have some trouble to get rid of it. And it's gone off the foot there of a rather unfortunate Jim O'Donnell. So another line ball for Wexford, considerably nearer the Limerick goal now, just across the halfway line. Willie Murphy. Bit of juggling there for a moment, but eventually a foul on Mossy Dowling, so it's a free out for Limerick. The man behind Mossy, Pat Hartigan, taking it again. Plenty of length in that one too, dropping about 40 yards out from the Wexford goal, and again it's Mick Jacob catching it there. What a game this man is having for Wexford, keeping it low. It was meant as a pass to Dave Burney, but Eamon Grimes nearly spoiled it out. Bernie Hartigan there as well. Eamon Grimes with a loose one, 60 yards out on the left. And that one has gone wide. The umpire just for a moment, but thinking it might have gone over, but deciding it was wide. Still 2 points to 1. Quite a lot of low scoring in this game, with 11 minutes gone in the first half. And Pat Nolan pucking out from the Wexford goal again. Right from the centre of the field, it's Ned Buggy in possession, back to Willie Murphy. Willie wasting no time. Oh, look at Pat Hartigan there. What a catch from that man. But he's blocked by Martin Quigley. Some good hurling by both sides here. John Foley saving it for Limerick, getting it on towards Eamon Grimes. Eamon just keeping it in play. It's meant for Richie Bennett. Instead it runs off to Bernie Hartigan. Oh, and Bernie taken down there. And he's not too happy with that. I'd say the referee going to have a word, I imagine, with the man who was involved. In fact, he is. Not quite certain, I think, that it was completely intentional. John Quigley, the man who's having his name taken by the referee, as Bernie Hartigan is receiving attention still in the background. And I think John genuinely sorry about that, because he was the first man to go to Bernie Hartigan's assistance. Bernie on his feet again as Richie Bennett takes the three and sends it over the bar. That's 3-1 for Limerick then. We've 12 minutes gone in the first half. And glad to say that Bernie Hartigan appears to be all right again as Pat Nolan pucks out for Wexford. And again, a lot of juggling going on. Jim O'Donnell losing that to Martin Quigley. Bernie Hartigan back. Yes, he's fully recovered, obviously. 2 Wexford men in line for it. One who gets it is Christy Keogh. Christy trying a shot himself and scoring a very nice point. Well, that makes it 3 points to 2. Limerick leading. We have nearly 13 minutes gone in the first half. Seamus Horgan seemed to slice that one a bit, but sent it out a good distance nevertheless. Sent well back by Ned Buggy from the centre. Jim O'Donnell for Limerick. Richie Bennett pulling on it, not getting the better of Willie Murphy yet. Seems to have got it now, but he's fouled anyway, so no, the referee says play on. I thought he was signalling a free. The ball gone loose to Eamon Grimes. Nice bounce for Eamon there. He's 21 yards out, he's 14 out. A shot that hits the upright, comes back into play. You don't often see that in hurling. They're still in there around the goal. Willie Murphy trying a shot, is blocked by Andy Murphy. Half scooped in by Mick Graham. And it's Pat Nolan eventually clearing it away for Wexford. Some real goalmouth action there as Dave Burney adds to it. Christy Keogh way over there helping out Wexford. Across to Tom Byrne. Tom down the centre towards Tony Doran, beaten to it by Ned Ray. Out loose again to Tom Byrne, 50 yards out. And there's a nice point for Wexford, they're level. "14 minutes gone in the first half, 3 points apiece, and Tom Byrne seems to have switched wings with Christy Keogh on the Wexford half-forward line, and the change has been productive right away with Tom getting a point there. Wexford getting moving a bit better now. Bernie Hartigan stopping Martin Quigley. Doesn't stop Colin Doran, the ball running right on in. Blocked by this man, Pat Hartigan again. Right to the centre of the field. Eamon Grimes. He was just 45 yards out. The shot seems to be swinging. It has swung too much and it's gone wide. In the meantime, there's a Limerick man injured up for the Wexford goal. As the The puck out is taken by Pat Nolan. Colin Doran driving it forward for Wexford. Sent out again a bit by Mossy Dowling for Limerick. To Richie Bennis. To Liam Donoghue. John Quigley trying to get it out. Colin Doran getting it a bit further. On to Willie Murphy for Wexford. Pat Hartigan blocking it out towards Jim O'Donnell. Jim's puck going terribly well directed, and Eamon Grimes cheekily coming in on Tom Byrne and robbing him there and driving it up towards the goal again. Willie Murphy getting it out for Wexford. It's coming towards the sideline. It may just make it. It has gone over the sideline. A line ball there for Limerick. And we notice that Andy Dunworth is on the Limerick team, replacing the injured player as Bernie Hartigan takes the cut in. And again, it's Mick Jacob collecting it and clearing it. Ball running on well there for Martin Quigley for Wexford. 50 yards out, 40 out. Takes the shot, it's a good one. It's blocked by Seamus Horgan. Coming in, Tony Doran. That's what Tony Doran is good at. Going in and poaching when he's least. He's waiting goal up there. It's 1-3 for Wexford. It's 3 points for Limerick. We have 17 minutes gone in this first half. Bernie Hartigan adding to that one for Limerick. Andy Dunworth further in, but out comes goalkeeper Pat Nolan. Not wasting any time about getting rid of that one. Blocked back by John Foley. Eamon Grimes, real live wire in the centre of the field for Limerick. Just inside the 50 yards line as he drops it in. Pat Nolan is there. Safe as ever. Eamon Grimes again. Looking for a point this time and getting it. Eamon Grimes, midfielder and captain of the Limerick team, drawing them a little bit closer to Wexford. They're only 2 points behind now. Wexford 1-3